Game is great. I'm not gonna disagree with you there, buddy. Oh no, the stream is up. Also, everything smells like it's burning. Oh. We just started. Now I have to fucking edit this again. Are you kidding me, Jazz? Had to leave. Had to fight. Just kidding. Okay. I'm like honestly like on the verge of quitting the podcast. Like if you need me to host it, I'll still host it for you, Caden. But like Jason doesn't care anymore, right? And while that's super duper cool and all, it's very what do you call that? It shatters my morale, and it's very not gamer, yeah, but that's a different story for a different day. It's like supposed to be three friends talking about shit. Now Jason's cosplaying as my dad and is fucking gone every stream. So it's like, cool. Good job. Thank you, Silver Moon. It's just, you don't understand, Silver Moon. It's like if you were like, hey, let's all go on a trip to Japan with you and your homies, and then you're about to go, and only one of your homies wants to go, and all 18 of the other homies are like, I'm good, man. So you don't want to go to Japan and get, like, fucking kidnapped. Not that you'll get kidnapped in Japan. It's actually a really nice place. But, like, you gotta get the homies to get kidnapped with you. So you can put in Japanese saw, dude. What's up? It'd be called a ra. Get it? I'm back. Sorry, okay, nobody could hear you, by the way. Go back a little bit. Yeah, you could just, like, I don't know, do something. Or write in a diary, yeah, it's kind of what the point of I mean, these are video diaries. At this point, these are just video diaries. Audio diaries. I mean, the audio thing happened again, but it's fixed now. Yeah, they did. They definitely did. Okay, fine. Last week. Which is a big fucking stupid. And it's funny because you whined about how like they didn't reset my thing, they lied to me, but it's whatever. I can work. It works now. And then finally he just found out it didn't work, and I was like, oh. Mhm. Caden's stupid. So for everyone that watches the actual like, I would not want to say content, but whenever we play games for no reason and stream it, um, we played Monster Hunter Generations. That game was $40, but I bought it for kids so we could play it with us before Rise came out. So he thought he'd pay me back finally by sending it to a PayPal account I no longer have access to and cannot use due to something I told him about a couple weeks prior. So that money got sent to the fucking void. To the void. The garbage. I specifically did because the moment I told Jason, Jason immediately knew what the fuck was going wrong. He was like, "You're a dumb bitch, Caden," and I'm like, "Uh huh." But um, no, yeah, it was a big thing that happened a while ago. But like, I let them both know that, like, oh yeah, this got taken down, this got taken down, and this got taken down, and it kind of sucks, but it's whatever. I got the one I wanted most back, and it was whatever, and it's fine. And he was like, "Hey, buddy, I'm gonna pay you back without telling you first." Bam. What do you think? And I was like, well, I didn't get any of that because you know, I couldn't. And I told you I couldn't, but it's whatever. I don't care about it really. Anyway, it was more of a funny, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, Caden, how's that one thing we're working on going along? Have you checked the store at all for it? Sounds good. Hopefully it's fixed. I We got a project like we're working on, but it's taking forever. We have to wait for a certain thing to get fixed first. Thing. By one, you can't give away the others. And I contacted support, and that's apparently not supposed to happen. They were working on it a while ago. Hopefully, it gets fixed soon. You'll find out if it works, and if it doesn't, then we'll laugh about it. Yeah. Oh, hold up. Say something. Say something again. For some reason, my desktop audio isn't working. Say something again. Say something again. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Stream canceled, guys.
I'm very confused. So stream can't hear us soon because Sean's desktop audio is fucked.
I have no idea why, because I can hear you guys. Oh my god. Alright, everybody. We're gonna wrap the stream up for today. No, give me a second. Neither can I. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold up, everybody. I'm gonna work on the audio.
So technically, eggs is raw mayonnaise.
No, because mayonnaise is also raw eggs. Because it's just mayonnaise and eggs. Yeah, I hear myself twice. Who the fuck invited me to a game? Who the fuck is this hoe?
Don't leave, please.
Who invited me to a
Please.
League of Legends game? Oh,
Please, no.
damn, it's a damn shame,
Don't leave.
Oh, yeah, I've been listening to some Sonic music.
Yeah.
God damn, the Sonic 06 final boss theme is a banger.
Oh no, yeah, 06 had some of the best songs, which is the saddest thing.
Yeah, if only the game was... It's not even like the game was bad, or like the concept of the game was bad, just the execution.
No, the concept of the game was very bad.
The concept was bad, Spoon.
Really?
No, it was stupid. Sonic fucks a human.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's basically the story.
Alright, never mind.
He's like, there's this human girl, she's like a princess, he's like, ha, looking good! And she's like, yeah, you're a hedgehog. And he's like, ha, I've got, how many, no, I'm thinking a kitten has have 3 dicks, or 2 dicks, whatever the fuck it is. He's like, I don't have as many dicks as Knuckles, but I got one, chili dog, and then they fuck.
Okay.
Then Shadow fucking falls from space, right?
No, that's the second game.
Right,
Technically, the
I'm
beginning
playing
of
League of Legends while playing doing the podcast.
that's a
Cool.
fucking Sonic Adventure 2 battle, which is sick, dude, because he sacrifices himself.
Yeah.
He goes Super Saiyan and then falls to the earth.
For Maria. I remember.
Maria!
Maria.
Maria had like...
the Sonic fandom? Maria.
What the fuck? You just like blew into your mic a shit ton. You're like, Maria, and then... No, anyway. That's also the beginning of Shadow the Hedgehog, where he falls down from Earth.
Mm-hmm.
I think. He had a gun in that game.
For his neutral special, he wields
Gun, yeah. That was the point of him.
When does Sonic and the Black Knight take place?
It's in like an alternate universe where basically there's like a couple of storybooks.
Sonic and the Sonic Rings. Fuck. Sonic and the Secret Rings.
There's a Secret Wars arc. What the fuck?
What? That's not even remotely what I said. What a stupid idiot.
Okay.
No, they had like a storybook series where it was like Aladdin and King Arthur.
Did they have one more?
You
No, not the
fuck!
Disney
I'm gonna
one.
smack the shit out of you, kid. Aladdin isn't just by Disney. It's a retail. The Disney.
I thought it had like some type of Kingdom Hearts crossover. It's
No.
Like, that's what I went to think of when you say Aladdin.
It was Alibaba or whatever the fuck it's called.
And so,
yeah.
Which is Tails. Tails is Alibaba.
Oh, speaking
Is
of
that a Persona reference actually? He's smart.
Speaking of
Persona.
Speaking of Sonic, there's a set photo released, or that was like leaked from the set of the film. There was a set photo leaked from the filming of the Sonic 2 movie that revealed Knuckles is going to be in the movie at some point.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
His species was in the first movie.
Yeah, but it's like...
Or his tribe, at least.
And Tails was at the end of the first one.
Yeah, looking for Sonic.
Yeah, will we ever get another Sonic game? I want another Sonic game.
But no, we won't get any Sonic games ever from now on, at all, ever, made by anybody.
That's unfortunate.
No, we'll probably get a Sonic game, dude.
Can we get a 3D Sonic game that doesn't have shit in it?
You'll get Sonic Unleashed 2, take it or leave it.
I love Sonic Unleashed though.
Sonic Unleashed is a shit game, dude. Yeah, it was bad.
It's nostalgia.
It's one of the good ones, but it's still bad.
Wasn't that the one that couldn't run till like recently?
Right doesn't mean I have to like it.
Wasn't like Sonic Unleashed the one that just couldn't run well until like next gen consoles? Like the ones
to be
that
fair,
are...
that was I got on the Wii, so I was fine.
Oh god, the Wii version was the worst version.
It was? Oh,
yes.
No,
or maybe Xbox. I'm not sure which. Let me see.
No, Xbox Wii was the one that actually had decent frame rates.
Uh-huh.
Like the frame rate wasn't dog shit doo doo poopy.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
What the fuck, dude?
Time
What the fuck? Tear of grace. Okay, so I look up which version was the worst for Sonic Unleashed. I get YouTube recommendations. Which Sonic Unleashed? Why Sonic Unleashed is not a bad game, which is like, all right, whatever, kind of stupid but funny. Sonic Unleashed, a back-to-back comparison, and worst levels ever. Did not see that coming, and it has Adolf Hitler with Sonic the Hedgehog like reflected off of his back of his head, and two Nazi like two swastikas.
What
So,
the fuck?
What the hell?
I guarantee anything that's marked as a kid's video too.
Probably.
But I don't know.
Sonic Unleashed, the thing that brought it down was the Werehog levels. The daytime levels were, I think those are probably the best 3D daytime, like 3D actual Sonic levels.
mhm.
But then there's the night levels.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with Sonic is they always have some dumb fucking gimmick that ruins the game.
It's like, no, I want to go fast.
It's like, no. What if we made you really slow and had you fight the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts? Wouldn't that be so cool? Don't you love that? Is that a cool game?
And then like they made it like they put effort into it too, which is funny. There's like fucking like 100 combos you can do, but there's just like no one gives a fuck because there's no point.
Yeah.
It's like God of War. There's stuff you can do, but we'll always go with fucking like I don't know XX triangle or whatever.
It's like the Final Fantasy VII game remake. You can play it just by mashing buttons, or you can do like intricate combos with like your skills and stuff.
See, like I feel like Devil May Cry has the formula down.
What do you
Devil May Cry
mean?
definitely. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I feel like they definitely do have like they don't have the formula. They have a good formula that works.
And they got and like at least with 5, like Jesus fucking Christ, dude, the music every time you go into a fight.
I don't understand how we got from Sonic Devil May Cry. As if they're even remotely comparable.
We're just talking about combo system in games. It's like Sonic Unleashed had a very intricate combo system, and like we're talking about other games that have that, like Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Okay.
There's
Making sure.
intricate like you have intricate combos with like Tifa, who can actually like fighting game combo people. Then you have Cloud with his Punisher and regular mode that he can like. We're just talking about that. And, like you can get by mashing buttons, but then you can also do like intricate combos to like beat ass.
Mm-hmm. Okay, making sure. Because I thought you guys were comparing... never mind, I just zoned out, I guess, for a second, without realizing it.
Yeah. But, like, Devil May Cry definitely has like a good formula for like stylish combos.
Fuck.
Dude, I saw a combo where it's just like one of Dante's combos. Like Dante combos are holy shit because he has like fucking 10 different weapons.
But he's a demon.
Doesn't he have? He has a hat too. He dances. He can style.
Yeah, he has
people.
a fucking hat.
What would you
He
say?
has a
And it
motorcycle.
works.
Holy shit, he's
Yeah.
a demon.
I think he just has rocket launchers for reasons.
Holy shit, but he's a demon. That's fine.
I don't know. Speaking of, not really. Never mind.
We're gonna
Some-
say.
Speaking
What we're
of
gonna say.
demons-
I was like, speaking of Devil May Cry, we beat Resident Evil 0 the other
Wait.
day.
That worked. That actually works. That works. It's devil. See,
That worked.
that's an actual transition because, well, you don't say speaking of Devil May Cry. You say speaking of Capcom games, or
Yeah.
a franchise. You
But
know,
to be fair, Devil May Cry was
originally a concept for RE4. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
no.
it's also that locker code in RE2 remake.
Shut the fuck up, kid. And don't even say it on stream or I'll punch you in real
He'll beat
life.
your ass.
Punch you through the internet as hard as I can.
Dude, did you hear the story of like? Did you hear the story of that dumb combination?
Combination, you say?
So basically, in Resident Evil 2 Remake, there is a locker. Or there's a couple lockers in the game that you can find the combinations for, or if you already played the game, you'll know them. One of those combinations are DM or DCM. And when I was trying to find out what the code was, Kitten was so like confident. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's DCM, Devil Cry Me." And I was like, That's so fucking stupid. You're kidding.
Devil cry, man.
But I knew the thing is,
It's
I
like-
knew the combination was the right one. I know it's DCM. It's just, and I'm like,
He
you
was
only
like-
know what
like,
reason.
It's so fucking stupid. Like I'll never remember that.
No, I said I'll never forget that because of how dumb it is. And I hate that. I fucking hate that code will always be Devil Cry May in my mind. There's even a time I played it like a year later or whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, this one's this one, and this one's Devil Cry May. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Why do I still
No, it
know
wasn't
that?
like it was just Devil May Cry, and you're like, no,
No, yeah.
Devil
Next
Cry.
sequel.
Okay,
Yeah.
Devils might shed a tear.
It just pissed me off so much because of how stupid but
It's-
accurate it is to remember.
yeah. But yeah, we beat Rising Evil 0. It was pretty. It was a game. That last area sucked
Yeah.
because there's monsters that can just kill.
Caden's cutting out on my side a little bit.
Same.
But what I will say though is Resident Evil 0. That game annoys the shit out of me. And the reason I say this is because it is a prequel to 1. But not only does it break the lore of 1 a little bit, it's also very stupid. It's like, for example, what if we made... Oh shit, Caden, it's like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Where the stuff they tell
Why
you
would
doesn't...
bring that up?
Well, the stuff that they tell you doesn't really matter because it's not the same past, you know? Anyway, it's like if I told you about a guy named John who went to the store to get some eggs, but then I made a prequel to that story about John's brother, Craig, who hung out with Joe, who they fucking, like, fought demons or something. It's like, that doesn't enhance the fucking first story at all. It doesn't have anything to do with the first story. The only, like, similarities are like, oh yeah, it's a character you know, put in a similar situation. Well, not a similar situation. It's I don't know. It's fucking stupid. I don't like Resident Evil 0. All the prequel shit they tell you doesn't matter. It's stupid. They don't
Yeah, if, like, if
answer
you need
any
it-
questions. They just give you more They give you more questions to ask and then answer them in the game. It's like, okay,
Because it's
cool.
like if you start with Resident Evil 0 as your first Resident Evil game, you have no idea what's going on.
Well,
You have
yeah.
no clue.
I mean, that's how
like
most
some of the
prequels
characters-
are, though. Most good
That's
prequels.
yeah.
not how you do a sequel.
It's not a sequel to prequel, but
Prequel.
yeah.
Prequel. What you know what I mean? Sequel, prequel, Moequel.
But-
Mama,
The
Mama,
squeakquel. Yeah.
Fucking
Mama, I come to bargain.
fucking the squeakquel.
The squeakquel? Is that what just came out of your mouth?
That's what I said, but yeah, it's whatever. My joke's not funny. The
Oh,
kid-
don't worry, dude. I'm
It is when
not.
Caden
My
says-
brain
It's funny.
doesn't
It's funny when
function
Caden says it,
anymore.
though, right? Ha ha.
No, not really.
Just kidding. I don't
I think
care.
you ruined the joke.
But no, the thing is, it's like they ask you questions that you never really cared about to answer. Like, oh yeah, I guess that is a question, and then it's like, well, here's the answer. It's like, oh okay, that's cool, I guess. And then the very end of it, they put these monsters. The toughest things in Resident Evil 0 are frogs, because they can grab you and they instant kill you, and they have a long range. And there's one mandatory one you have to fight. See, the whole gimmick is that like, oh yeah, your partner will shoot at them when they grab you so that you'll be freed. But there's literally the only mandatory one you have to see in the game. You can only see one frog in the game if you got really good luck. And it's on a part where you don't have your partner and you're meant to run past it. And if you run past it, if you're not fast enough, it'll grab you and eat you and kill you instantly. And I told Caden when we were playing it, because we'd played for like 3 hours and we were almost done with the game. We both knew where the ending room was. We saw it on the map. And I told him, I'm like, alright, this right here, me crossing this bridge determines whether or not I end the stream and go the fuck to sleep. And I crossed the bridge, and the frog hopped out, and I ran past it, and I went to go climb the ladder, and it grabbed me by the fucking leg and started pulling me towards it. And I got to the point where I was like gonna scream and just close the game, but I was like, no, I am big brain. If I just mash my buttons, maybe something will happen. And I got out of the grab, and it jumped back in the water, and that was that. The bad news is I still had to play Resident Evil 0. But we finished it, so
But now you
yeah.
don't anymore. Yeah, we finished it. That damn frog though killed me 3 times. And there's another frog that just showed up. And there's another one, but thankfully a partner that saved me. And I'm probably lagging.
Yeah, you're
Not that
lagging.
much.
Not that bad though. But yeah, It was a fun. I like. Okay, you know what I'm gonna say? Wesker mode is my shit though. I played that a little bit. It's so much fun. You play as Albert Wesker and Rebecca Chambers wearing the fucking boob spider from Resident Evil 5 with the red glowy eyes. That is so much fun. Wesker can stare people to death. There's a giant scorpion boss on the train. Wesker can just stare down at it and fucking make it explode, and that's the fight.
Oh,
He also has the ability to run
Yeah.
really fast in a single direction. It sounds stupid.
so it's a Sonic level guy.
He's a Sonic character, and it's so sick. And then Rebecca looks really fucking good too. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, on the topic of Resident Evil, we played the Resident Evil 8 demo because we both own PS4s.
yeah.
It was It
I-
looked good. It looked really good, and it ran decently well.
Yeah, I
From
didn't
what I
notice any like frame rate issues or anything like that, which is good because that's one thing I was afraid of since they're like hyping it for the PS5. Are they doing that to get the PS5 to sell more, even though you can't fucking buy one anywhere, or are they doing that because it doesn't run on the PS4 properly? But it runs on the. It ran
Weird.
fine.
Because when it was first announced, it was only announced for PS5s and Steam. But
Mhm.
now, then they like later on the second or third trailer, it's like, oh yeah, last gen consoles as well.
Mhm.
And so we did the time demo, and
And
it runs just fine.
Now I'm gonna be a martyr real quick. Or not a martyr, but I'm gonna make a sacrifice, a scary, spooky sacrifice. If it doesn't run on my PS or my PC well when the demo comes out for that, I'm gonna buy it on Stadia. I know I won't own the game technically because you only own that game until fucking Google's like, no, you don't, not anymore, bitch boy, buying a game on Stadia.
Isn't
You
it the
fucking
same with
idiot.
Facebook though?
What do you mean with Facebook? What are you talking about?
Can like so like on the Oculus, can't the Facebook like if your Facebook account ever gets like blocked or like you lose your Facebook account, you lose all your games tied to your Oculus?
You die.
Hidden- that's-
You die. Your
That's every like service ever. If you lose your Steam account, you can't get your Steam games. You lose your fucking PS4 account, you can't. I'm talking about the fact that Google Stadia is only a streaming service, so that when that streaming
Oh,
service
yeah.
is gone, you don't get any of your games. You
Mhm.
can't ever play them again, no matter what. It's like the PlayStation Store, for example, which we'll transition to in a second. Unless we already did, I don't remember. I think you're muted, so great.
Yeah, I think
But-
I was muted.
It's like the PlayStation Store. If that closed and you just couldn't play any games ever again, that's what the Stadia is gonna be. Is when that fucking shuts down for whatever reason, you'll never be able to play your
Stadia.
Stadia games. But yeah, no. So I'm probably gonna get it on the Stadia if it doesn't work on my PC properly. And if it does work on my PC properly, then
We
I'll
can
play
wait.
it on PC. You know what I could do, Caden? You could you can be a good pal, and I could test Resident Evil 7 on my PC and see if that runs properly, because it looks the exact same.
So I do.
You still have to do
I
that,
still gotta do
yeah.
that. I
Yep,
keep forgetting.
you do. But anyway, and I'll test the game when it comes out on the
Wow.
demo for PC. Also, it's funny because I was gonna
Isn't that-
preload the Stadia demo,
Never
but you don't have to preload the Stadia demo 'cause it's the Stadia. So when that comes
Sorry,
out,
you have to the internet and it's already loaded.
yeah,
Yeah. Sean made the transition earlier. The PlayStation 3 and Vita stores are no longer closing.
yeah,
Oh, really?
Sony went back on their word and was like, yeah, no, we see how people are talking about the stores closing,
yeah.
and we're not gonna close them.
They were like, we thought it'd
Unless
be
you
a
own a
good.
PSP.
Well, yeah, the
The
PSP
PSP
store is
store is still
cringe, dude.
closing.
You can mod a PSP in like seconds. I did. No offense. I mean, I
Same with
didn't.
The Vita.
Legal teams out there. But yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad that they
yeah.
aren't because it was kind of stupid. Although I do feel bad for those
No.
companies who canceled games because they heard the stores were closing and were like, "Yeah, we can't make that."
Yeah, because there are some companies that still work on Vita games,
hmm
and there are some companies who still make games for PS3s.
Yeah, and they do it because
And
they like the
speaking-
consoles.
Speaking of making games for older consoles, there has it's a weird transition, but it'll explain in a second. Friday Night Funkin', that rhythm game that was going on, like the web rhythm game, it has a Kickstarter now, and it's like, oh yeah, we'll release the full game.
Oh, it's not a
And
full
one of the
game already?
Kickstarter goals. And, no, there's like they're missing a bunch of like they're gonna actually add a bunch of stuff to like 60 more songs 60 plus more songs, new difficulties, new characters, and stuff like that. And
Wow.
one of the stretch goals in Kickstarter is at $3 million raised, they'll make a PS1 port.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's funny.
it's no, that's actually it's really funny. It's like, yeah, we'll make a PS1 port of the game, and it's funny because if you go to Kickstarter and you look at the updates, they've already reached the goal, or like they're talking about reaching the goal for this new difficulty they're gonna make. It's called erect difficulty. No, so like it's funny, but like no,
Yeah,
so hold on,
red
yeah.
difficulty. That's what I like to
No,
hear.
No, it's yeah, like it's funny because also when you lose, you get blue balled. Like when you lose like the song,
Oh,
because like the whole story of like the game is like you're trying to like show yourself to like your girlfriend's parents is like, yes, I am worthy of dating your girlfriend. And when you lose, they like you lost the right to date your girlfriend or type of thing. It's I don't know. It's an interesting game. It's pretty fun.
Christ.
It's a really fun rhythm game. It has some really good music too. And
Yeah,
the
I'm sure
creator
it's
of the
good. It
music,
just sounds funny.
yeah, it's funny because the creator of the music started there's the update post. I'll have to pull it up and read it word for word. But the erect difficulty basically is like a new hard, like it's the hardest difficulty with remixed music.
Hmm.
And let me find the Kickstarter real quick so I can actually read the full update. Cause yeah, Friday Night Funkin', the full ass game, it's on Kickstarter. It's already reached $1 million and $1,058,340. And their initial like money they were trying to raise was 60,000. And this started yesterday. This started like a day ago.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Update number 5 is like the hilarious one because the guy who makes music, Kawaii Spirit or Kawaii Sprite, the update post is called Kawaii Sprite has a butthole that's freaking tight.
Ah,
Nice.
Bro, we told Kawaii Sprite it's pretty likely that we might actually hit the erect mode difficulty stretch goal. And we all started laughing and pointing at him, saying, haha, now you have to remix all the hundreds of songs in the game. Haha, you're going to have create double the entire soundtrack. He started crying and locked himself in the bathroom like a bitch. I just shit myself. That was the entire update post, too.
That's fun.
But, and then they did, the next update post was all in Spanish,
Mm.
just cuz.
Yeah.
I
Now
don't know.
I remember recently one of the people that made were behind that talked about some of the animations for the game that they remember from back when they made it originally. It was like, oh yeah, the girlfriend was gonna like swap her legs each like couple every so often. And there's gonna be like a sparkle like in between. It was stupid, but
Yeah, this game's been, like, they've been working on this
it's like
game
what
for, like,
2004,
years now.
2002.
I'm looking at the thing right now, but they've been working on it for a while. But yeah, like if they make since they're making the full game now, they're adding new gameplay mechanics, 20 new weeks, and each like week is like 3 songs usually. Sometimes a little bit smaller, but it's basically 60 new songs they're adding. They're adding actual cutscenes. They're adding local 2-player mode. They're adding more playable characters, online leaderboards. They're polishing the visuals. Interface and everything, and they're adding mod support because like a lot of people make mods for the game, and so they're
yeah.
actually
It seemed like one of those games you'd mod. I feel like any rhythm game kind of needs like mod support.
and they're making a custom chart interface for it too.
You know why they don't do like for example, you know why Guitar Hero doesn't have put your custom charts in here? Because
Licensing.
I mean, no,
And
not they don't get any money. They can't make DLC packs
Yeah.
where they add new songs and new bands. That's like the main issue for it. So, but Guitar Hero's dead, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
Let's play some Ukulele Hero. Let's go.
Yeah, and they're collaborating with artists, actually hiring musicians, and stretch goals. At 85,000, they're going to make a mobile build. At 185,000, they're adding a custom character creator. At 215,000, they're adding a sharing network. At 415,000, they're doing fully animated cutscenes. At 1650,000 or 615,000, because I read that wrong, they're adding 5 new weeks. And
Nice.
I think that's part of the 20 week. So you have to actually unlock all 20 weeks. So it's just only 5 out of 20.
Nice.
And 665,000 is online multiplayer. 865,000 is another 5 weeks, so that's 10 weeks out of the 20. 965,000, 10 playable characters. 1,165,000. They're adding another 5 weeks, and at 1,465,000, they're adding the erect difficulty, and that's the one they're going to remix music and stuff.
Mhm.
And at 185,000, they're doing a 10-week epilogue. And some other
Nice.
stretch goals they didn't mention are like some joke ones. At 3 million, they'll do a PS1 port. With
Mhm.
which this stretch goal will make a Friday Night Funkin' to PlayStation 1 and sell physical copies, even if it's at a loss. Because goddamn it would just be too sick. And you bet your ass I'll totally buy one. If they actually do that, that'd be sick.
Huh.
But at 4 million, it's the this one's hilarious. At $4 million raised, they're doing a Friday Night Funkin' Tsukaga. With this stretch goal reached, we will pay an animated studio to create a cell-drawn anime week themed level with crazy Chicago shit, hand-drawn, full movie quality motion. It would be insane. It's just like insane if we actually reach this.
Mhm.
And at 5 million, they're doing a remake of some other like things they worked on. And at 10 million, they'll make Friday Night Funkin' Nightmare AU, and it's just a bunch of gibberish. But
Mhm.
I love to see it.
yeah, and most of the stuff like you get like posters, stickers, and stuff like that have already sold out.
Yeah. That's cool.
So it's pretty cool.
Mhm.
And then you can have yourself in the background type of thing if you pledge enough. It's pretty cool. I like that game. I might support it.
You might.
I probably am going to support it. I'm just gonna not like right now.
Mhm.
But another game like on Kickstarter. Another thing I saw on Kickstarter though, I don't know how many people care about this, but they're making a Monster Hunter World board game. Same company who made the Resident Evil 2. What?
I care about that one.
Yeah.
They're making a Monster Hunter World board game. Same company who made the Resident Evil 2 board game and the Resident Evil 3 board game. Which games? They're like a company who just makes like board games with like you can use custom tile like layouts and stuff, like little tile layouts, and then they have like models. They're really known for the models and the high quality models. And the Monster Hunter like board game like shots they have on their Kickstarter have models that are like, huge compared to the hunters, which is pretty dope. I like that. Yeah.
I'm curious how that would work to make Monster Hunter a board game. It's like logistically.
I don't know how it works, but I think they might have a.
I mean, if they can make Resident Evil a fucking board game.
I mean,
Well, the
yeah,
Resident
but
Evil one,
Resident
like,
Evil. Yeah, I was gonna say Resident Evil
kinda-
1. It's. Go ahead.
you're gonna say it's bad.
No,
It works.
I wasn't gonna say it's bad.
It's quite fun. It works what it's trying to do.
Mhm. I was say I feel like Resident Evil is at least old Resident Evil games are like a puzzle game. You know, not a puzzle game, but it's a game where you go around solving puzzles, collecting items, help you solve other puzzles. That's not too hard to make into a board game. You know, that's why I understand that. Monster Hunter is gonna be interesting though, to see them do.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited with but I'm kind of excited to see how that's gonna play because unlike for the Resident Evil 3 board game, they had like an actual demo you could play online and on Tabletop Simulator. That's how we play Resident Evil 2 board game on Tabletop.
We never played the demo for 3.
We never played the demo, but like there was the community, or not the community, the actual creators. Like, yeah, we put this on Tabletop Studio, so you guys can play the demo if you want.
Why don't we play it?
Because we were going to, and I don't remember why we didn't.
Damn, it really do be like that.
You really do.
Be like that when it be like that.
I think that's literally the only other like significant one. And there's a couple, I think. I think I'm in Evil Dead one. I'm not quite sure on that one.
I remember that being talked about actually, so maybe.
But yeah. Speaking of like horror games and stuff like that, like along the lines of Resident Evil, we started playing The Forest.
Yeah, no, we played The Forest. That game's been really fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
Like hella fun.
Hmm.
I don't know how much we were going to talk about it, but it's like we played it and we've been playing for like 2 days now, 3 days maybe.
Uh,
I think it's all you guys have been playing lately.
I have 24 hours in it,
Mhm.
and that was in the last
Damn.
week. Um, and I
I
bought
mean,
it on. I can check. Oh, let me check my.
to be fair, you did a test, and like, just basically Sean played a single player game. Who was like waiting for us. He was like, "Yeah, I won't play it."
I wanted to
And then
test
you
to
did.
see how how everything runs. My audio program was fucking with the audio in the game, and that made it really like crunchy and metallic, and it would play sounds like more than once. It was really fucking annoying. But I fixed it because of that. But also, I shot like a million birds. Because fuck birds, dude.
But the birds.
Yeah, but the birds my ass, dude. I'm on an island. I got no food except for birds and like whatever animals I kill. Um, but no, I didn't explore too much. I only learned the basics so I could like understand how the game played. But that was because I was waiting for Caden to see if he has internet.
How
And he
dare you
did.
dislike birds?
I don't hate birds. I just want to eat them. I want them inside of me. You know? Isn't that relatable
Oh,
to everyone
oh,
here?
okay, all right. Those are.
Sean, what would you? It's like that Kentucky Fried Chicken ad was speaking to you.
The fuck, dude. I don't know why, but I'm
What?
getting a lot of ads for KFC recently on YouTube, but not like from YouTube themselves, from Wish.
It's like on.
And it's like, you want to buy a Kentucky Fried Chicken shirt? It's like,
Do you talk
no.
about KFC at some point, like at all?
I mean, I got KFC recently, but that was just them hearing me through my fucking microphone when I go to sleep. I'm about KFC. That's it. Fucking assholes. I don't ever look up KFC.
KFC lore.
Yeah.
What are the 11 herbs and spices?
That one game is pretty good, apparently, the dating sim.
Yeah, it's like really well done for some reason.
They're also
Hilarious.
making a, what's it called?
Console.
Yeah, the KF console.
Yeah.
Where you can cook chicken while playing your games, apparently.
Well, you can keep it warm, actually.
Greasy chicken. Not greasy chicken. Greasy like controller. Ew. I hate that.
Also, Caden.
Yeah, I feel like KFC is like the last place that you should be allowed to make a console, considering they're the reason that controllers are greasy a lot of the time.
Dude, Pizza Hut though. Or like
Oh,
pizza
yeah.
in general.
Can out Pizza the Hut.
But yeah, Sean, we're gonna talk about greasy controllers.
No, I was just gonna say that we got the "You should be looking for Timmy" achievement in the forest, which is funny.
Oh yeah, the forest.
So the whole story of the forest is we're on a plane, and
Okay,
I have my son.
Before you go on the story mode, dumb thing about the forest, you have to like, if you're a multiplayer, you have to save yourself. Like
You have to save your game. Oh no, what a fucking disgusting mistake.
But it's like there's no point where it's like, oh, you should save your game. So like we went like a whole day playing the game. I saved once at the very beginning and didn't think I had to save ever again. So I basically just lost everything I did. It was kind of salty, but you know, I fucked around, and then I got the achievement. You should be saving Timmy because I built a gazebo.
So the story of the game is that you're on a plane, and I was with my son. They were just chilling on the plane, going wherever the fuck they're going, and the plane it crashes on an island or a peninsula. My bad. That has a forest. And when I wake up, there's this big dude, this big red dude, who has my son and picks him up and leaves. And I'm like, no, my son. And so the whole point of the game is to find your son, or find my son at least. They don't have children, Caden and Jazz. They don't have children at all. It's just me. So Caden builds a fucking gazebo, and the game's like, you should be looking for Timmy. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Also,
Game's
Demolition Expert was fun. Go ahead.
Game is a lot of fun, especially the caving that
Oh my
system.
god, we've been caving recently. So
It's actually fucking terrifying.
So basically, what ended up happening was we were playing, and Jazz built a giant cabin, and it was sick. And then Jazz accidentally deleted her giant cabin, and we were like, "Oh!" And then Jazz went to sleep, or hopped off, or whatever. So we kept playing, and we decided instead of making a base, let's just go on my boathouse I made day one, and then go places. Hello, Jazz. Welcome to the call. You blew up your house. I felt like maybe that might drag you into the call just to talk about it for a little bit, but yeah.
Summons the ancient one.
Jazz deleted her house.
Welcome to the club, Jazz. You know how it feels when any of us like do something and then immediately just gets redone, and we're just like, yeah, we're gonna sleep now. We're done.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
funny.
It was
You're
like
fish-
3 a.m. for me. Of course I was gonna be done. I felt bad. And then I actually stayed up, but
Yeah, you had worked on it for like, well, we all worked on it for a long time.
Yeah, we all worked on it. We
And
got
then-
Dynamite to blow up trees to work on it.
Yeah, and then Jazz deleted it, which is great. Thanks,
I'm
Jazz.
sorry.
No, the thing I was telling Caden about when we were playing. I'm not really like, I got that little boathouse thing that I can just push out to shore or push out to the ocean whenever it's nighttime. That's all I need. I don't need like a big fucking base. We did go back to the base for a couple times though, to like make food and shit like that and regroup and whatnot. But like we never, when we played yesterday after you hopped off, we didn't like stay on.
We went adventuring. We're far.
Yeah, we got like a lot of different items. We got the fucking crossbow. We got
I was very
chainsaw.
much there in the call. I just wasn't on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
but talking about exploring, the fucking caves in that game are great because they're fucking terrifying at points.
Yeah.
Like,
Baby cave.
well,
no,
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 not just Baby
no.
Cave. Well, the thing is, where we went to a cave, because I'm like, yeah, Caden, let's go to a cave together. He's like, all right, sounds cool. We go to a cave, and he's like, oh, I need food. I didn't bring any food in the cave, and I'm about to die of hunger. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go this way. And I look at my map, and on the map, it says Baby Cave this way.
okay,
So I'm like, let's go over here real quick.
That's why you have to find the map before you can look at the map. So I
Well-
didn't have the map, so I couldn't see that we're walking to Baby Cave. Sean knew, and he's been there before.
Actually, you got the map in that cave when you walked down there the first time.
Yeah, but I didn't
Alright.
go. I
Yeah.
didn't go far enough to unlock. Like,
Well,
hey,
I
that's
gotta head
Baby
back
Cave.
out, but I will be back later.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. But like, the caves are so great in that game because like, they look like actual caves. Like, there's narrow parts of the cave where you have to crouch to get through, and then there's like big open caves with like little water pools. and
Yeah.
everything.
It's
and then
really
there's like
nice.
points. And there's points in the cave where like you're in a low point, like in a tight corridor, and then you have to squeeze between two like sides of the cave, and that's just terrifying.
Yeah,
Just
both
in
in
a
real
cave
life
and-
and in game.
Yeah. And then there's a part in the game where there's a submerged cave, or like the
Mm.
what's the cave? What is the cave called?
I don't know, but basically, there's anytime there's water in the cave, it's either like decorative or you have to jump in that bitch and swim through it, and there's no air pockets above you or anything. You have to like kind of like you can barely see. You're just like, oh god, oh no, let me go
So
back.
it's-
Where's back? Which way's
Freaky.
back? And it just gets really freaky.
So you're in a cave, you're in the water, you don't have a light because flashlights don't work in water, nor do like your torches or whatever, obviously.
Yeah,
So you're just chilling in the water. It's like, okay, let's swim. And then your light goes out, and you're like, fuck, this is fucking terrifying. Because as soon as you go into the water, you can't see a thing. Like, you can see
Yeah.
like some ambient light, but it's just fucking dark, and like you don't know where you are, and then like you're struggling to breathe, and you're panicking, and it's like, I hate this. And then you find one air pocket, and then you're like, which way's back? And that's just terrifying.
yeah. We had to make a buddy system whenever we go diving in that game, where I go first and Caden goes in the back, and my job is to find the path. And Caden's job is if we fuck up and we need to turn back for whatever reason, he has to know the way out. So, so yeah, it's been fun though. It's been real
Yeah.
fun. It's spooky. There are these
It's-
little baby monsters that like fling themselves at you. They just throw themselves at you. It's really spooky.
They have like
So
they have like one leg and like a giant head with like a really weird body, and then they like crawl and they make the weirdest noises. And then when they come at you, they get on their one leg and launch themselves like a catapult. It's
mhm.
fucking weird. It's such
Yeah.
a great game. It's a great game. So how's it going, Hoon? You're playing League?
What? Oh no, I finished a little bit ago.
Oh, did you win?
No.
Are you? Oh, let's say, are
Being
you winning?
useless.
Sean? Oh, that sucks.
Those teammates
useless-
were my friends, but they were still useless.
Speaking of useless teammates in League,
Really quick.
Oh,
That's
Caden's
the
doing the
noise-
self-narrative.
That's the noise. That's the noise the babies make in the game. It's really
No.
sick.
no, like Hoon, we haven't played since like, since
Like,
I actually got since I actually became a good like decent teammate.
Oh, really?
That's the thing the thing with the league that bothered me was that we always played with high level people. Thanks Hoon, thanks Chaz. That would get us in matches with other high level people. So we never had that like beginning early phase where we're like, okay, let's understand how the game works. Which is both a good thing because we have to learn like advanced techniques that don't work in our level because nobody does what the fuck they're supposed to do on the enemy team or on our team. But then we go against people that are higher level and it's like, well, shit. Now we don't know what to do against them because they're playing in a team all on mics when it's just me and Caden vibing, not knowing what to do.
And like the other 3 teammates are fucking off, and one of them goes to Yumi mid because they didn't see that Sean already selected.
No,
support.
they saw. They fucking saw. I said support. I selected the character. I waited. They then typed in support and selected Yumi.
And locked in, and then they went like, he's like, well, now we're in a. At least they were a chill dude.
They were alright, yeah.
They were
alright.
like, yeah, they'll go mid, and they did pretty good. They did decent Yumi mid as well as Yumi mid did, but then there's like teammates who like not teammates, like that's the league community.
Remember that one
teammates
guy?
Trash.
Remember that one guy, Caden, who was like, yeah,
he was just
we got a team wipe or like a team kill, and he was like, ha, GG, and we were like, dude, just fucking chill.
He was so time he said GG like that either.
He kept saying GG every like 6 seconds. Every time he'd get a kill, he'd be like, GG.
Or like when we destroyed a tower.
Because at the beginning of the match, this fucking dude goes bottom, gets hurt, walks back slightly, and then tries to recall, and people try to hit him. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? These guys suck. I'm like, what's wrong? They're like, they're not respecting it. I'm like, respecting what? They're like, the recall. I'm like, yeah, you're a fucking hit away from dying. What do you mean they're not respecting? Of course they aren't. Why the fuck would they care?
You get people who flash their mastery points that are like hooked to their right click.
Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah. And then like they're like, we got the team kill. Like, yeah, cool, team kill. But we're all at base now because they were attacking us, and we had to go on an attack. And they're all like taking 20 seconds to respawn. I think I was like, GG, we win. I was like, no, we don't. Yeah. We have to get to their base, destroy like 3 towers, and then destroy their nexus. And by the time we got there, they're already respawned because how long it takes to like from one side of the map to the other.
Yeah, it was just stupid. The guy was dumb. We were just like, dude, fucking chill. And he was like, oh, sorry. And it's like, yeah.
Good thing we still won though.
So we won. Yeah, it's not like we were losing. It's just like, it was kind of annoying because he was bragging about being good when he was the worst player on our team.
Fucking idiot.
He was actually the worst player on our team, I think.
No.
Everyone else is quite. No, you were not the worst, Caden. No way.
Damage wise, yeah.
I mean, damage doesn't mean shit though.
I think. Well, I mean, I got better.
Have you ever played?
I can do Yone mid now.
Nice. Hop on league. I want to see this.
Not right now.
Fuck the podcast.
I mean, I'll hop on if you want to do a game.
I'll play a game.
We can do that after the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of down to play the game. It's a lot of fun. But
wait until you do ranked.
But then, like the last, But then the last time, like last game, Sean and I ever played was against a level 108 Shyvana who just decimated us.
Yeah, I wanted to quit.
Not a balanced champion.
There was a point though where we were fighting, where we got in a match and there was 2 people that had the same like genre of skin. I don't remember what the fuck it's called, like the theme.
The fucking Star Guardian.
Star
Guardian.
And they were both went bottom.
Ari and Misfortune, and Sean and I both went bottom to fight them. It was not.
I was doing pretty decent actually. I picked Lux because I played her on mobile a bit, and I liked it. And I played her on that, and it's kind of funny to see people freak out when you root them to the ground. Oh, excuse me.
And I played Aphelios.
But yeah.
And if you don't know Aphelios is really bad, but I like him because he has like a weapon swap mechanic kinda. And so like we'll root them, but then we won't be able to do enough damage to kill them. But we'll get them really low. Like all the time when we fought.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we still lost that game because our teammates couldn't. Yeah, because they snowball top. So teammates are nothing but trash. Also, yeah, it's like when you go jungle and then you go or when a person goes jungle and you're bottom, so you help them with like the thing at the beginning.
The crab.
Like, oh yeah, the like one of the buff boss, one of the buff mini bosses. There was one time all of us were there, and it's like, why is everyone here? Someone should be at mid, and someone should be at top. We're like, no, we'll help. I'm like, okay. And then,
Oh, that's not.
then it's funny enough. Then the other entire team just shows up, and it was like a team. It was like a 5v5 type of thing, and we lost, and they took the buff. So
Good
You
times.
know, low-level league games are something special.
speaking of like something special, that same game with the Shyvana, there was like an all-out brawl at the bear, like the Baron for a while. Like we went, we got attacked by the
Yeah.
we got attacked by the enemy, we died, but then they started attacking the Baron, but then we respawned, so we attacked them back, and then as there was a
Didn't
guy
you
playing Aurelion
steal it?
Soul. There was a guy playing Aurelion Soul who was able to 1v3 him while Shauna was able to steal the Baron.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Christ.
Good times.
Brilliant Soul, that had to have been like a smurf that no one plays that fucking champion.
No one does. Yeah, no, he was really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that had to have been Aurelion one trick. Because the only people that play that champ anymore are one tricks.
What is a
Yeah.
one trick?
It's
It's
basically
like-
someone who dedicates like 90% of the time to playing one champion.
Oh, that's fun.
So they just get better at that one. But yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the same match with the Shyvana. So then Shyvana'd and decimated us.
Got out dragoned.
I was playing Yone,
Nice.
and there was an Ari, and I can deal with Ari now. If they're not, like, if they're not high leveled, but like if they're dumb, I can deal with them.
Nice.
But I know how to deal with them. I know like the basics to deal with them now. That's what I say. I can do Yone mid for a little bit. I know kind of how to deal with stuff.
Nice.
But then that Shyvana would actually do like coordinated ganks. So it'd be like, fuck. I'll be like, I do a push and then I'll back up.
Yeah,
And
they
then
were
after I
in,
back up,
they were
they were
definitely in a
terrible.
call or something because they were just really, really, really easy.
they were really
to,
coordinated
like,
the entire
yeah,
time.
the entire game.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Jesus.
which is fun.
But it's funny because like they were at our nexus and they were about to destroy it. They destroyed the turret, and then we got a team kill, and then we pushed on their base, but then we all died, and then we lost.
Why
We
is
were
it?
all dead.
Why is it? I look up one trick pony in league, and the end of like a Reddit post is being an OTP. By now, you should have 300k mastery points on your Yasuo, and possibly already bought a Yasuo body pillow for private purposes. Spam your mastery 7 taunt and annihilate your enemies. Climb the ranks and type GG easy after every game.
Yep.
That's fun.
Speaking of Yasuo, there was like one of the first matches where I was like, oh yeah, teammates are nothing but trash. Was that our team? There was, I think I went jungle or mid. I don't remember which one, but it was like one of our first matches of the day. They had a Yasuo who kept killing our two bottoms,
Yeah.
and we got steamrolled by
Yep.
Yasuo. It was
Yep.
not fun.
Yep.
I messaged you, didn't I? I remember messaging you now about getting steamrolled by a Yasuo.
No, I think you messaged me about getting steamrolled by a.
Shyvana.
No, I think I
Yeah.
messaged you. Oh no, yeah. I was like Yasuo, fucking Yasuo, man. Our team couldn't deal with him, so he was double our level, dying to it. Cause like the entire game.
Oh
we
yeah,
were
no,
like,
yeah. Caden and I were. That's the one where we're at the bottom with the Stargazer or whatever, or Star Guardian, whatever the fuck it's called. And we were doing pretty decently by ourselves, but then Yasuo would jump out of nowhere and fuck us up because our team was just
Oh,
giving him
yeah.
kills every goddamn second. And I was like, cool, really cool. He's level 13. We're all level 7. Even the enemy team's level 7. Good job, guys. And that's the one where I was like, all right, Caden, I think I'm done, or I'll play one more. That's it. That's it. 'Cause
We
I'm
got
tired
the
of going up
fucking
against
Shyvana.
Smurfs or people like high level people.
Oh.
And then we got fucking Shyvana, and I was like, can I just quit now?
Nice.
Can I quit now? And he was like, no. I'm like,
Yeah, no, it was like fucking Yasuo, man. And you're like, yep. And I was like, Brandon Morgana, and you didn't say anything. And I was like, level 100 Shiv just destroyed our team.
mhm.
Nice.
It was something. League is it's fun. I actually quite enjoy the.
Yeah, I quite enjoy it as you're just dying.
Well, no, I really like the team aspect of it. It's like that's the fun part of it. But it's like Sean was saying, it's kind of hard to win the games if you're playing with high level people because
You
people
only get
already
high level
know
people
strats.
and whatnot, yeah. And the strats you know as a beginner won't work, and the strats that you learn from your teammates that are high level won't work on beginners.
So you're in
So
this weird gray area where you actually have to like play a bunch to like learn.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like the only option now is to either make a new account or just suck it up and stop bitching. But like, I don't want to suck it up because I don't know. It's whatever.
I
I'll
sucked
get
it
used
up,
to
and
it.
then I'm
I
trying-
don't really. I looked up how to make a Smurf, and you need a different email.
Oh no, not a different email. I could never make one of those.
It's not hard.
It's really
Just go
not.
to Gmail.
I already
Just
have a lot of
input it.
emails, dude.
Yeah.
It's because I use shit for different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like how you have your personal email and then like the school email.
Yeah, personal email, school emails, business
And then your
emails,
then your Japanese account email.
Japanese
then
account,
your-
European
then your
account email.
And you have your personal email that you email yourself.
Yeah. Alt email. The one where I can be racist and not control for email. What's up? Yeah, I said the alt email, like I use like for example I want to make 2 accounts for PS4 or something. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
But
no. It's
that's pretty much it. That was our week.
yeah.
My internet was down, so we played League. And then we played The Forest.
Mm-hmm. We beat Resident Evil 0, which is great. We're gonna play Resident Evil 1 next, or one of the fun ones. Well, not like one. I don't mean one of the fun ones. I mean like one of the newer ones.
With the current time constraint, I would like to keep going with our plan,
Okay.
but I don't think we'll be able to do it. So I think we should just do 7 next.
No, let's do 1. Why not 1?
Is
Let's
7
just
the
do
one
it.
with the tall lady?
No, that's
No,
8. That's
that's
the one's coming
8.
out. That's what we're waiting for. That's the
Okay.
time restraint. Hopefully time restraint is me from what I'm
That
saying.
game comes out on May 9th, I believe. And that's when we're trying to beat all the other games, and we still have we just got done through 1, and I started this challenge at the beginning of the month, May 7th. So we have 2 weeks, Sean. Two and a half weeks.
Definitely do it if we stop bitching around.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do it if we sat down today, play Resident Evil 1, and Resident Evil 2.
I can beat Resident Evil 1 in like 2 hours, 3 hours. It's not a hard game to go through. Just if you know what you're doing already.
Resident Evil 0 was a hard one to start with because it sucks.
It sucks, and
we also-
it's unfamiliar to me, so I don't know like for example, what I was planning on doing actually yesterday when I was waiting for you or whatever, Caden, is I was like, I should go through Resident Evil 0 really quick to get the S rank, which is like 3 hours, 50 minutes, or 30 minutes, something like that. Because I know once you know how a classic Resident Evil game layout is, you can speedrun that shit really easily. You just have to remember, okay, I need to grab this, grab this, put this there, blah blah blah. Once you've already done it once, it's a lot faster. But the first time you go through it, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how far you have left, you don't know how cautious you should be. It gets a little it gets a little, well, shit.
They get,
What do
the
I do?
BS things because you didn't
Yeah.
time manage well, and you get fucked, and it's fuck this game, and then you pause it, and then you just leave.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna beat Wesker mode first, Caden, and then so I can get that Rebecca outfit because it's really nice. Like holy shit, I like it a lot. Rebecca has a cool outfit in that, and when you beat Wesker mode, you get that outfit for the main game.
Nice.
So we'll beat Wesker mode, and I'm gonna go and play Rebecca and fucking Billy again. I'm gonna beat the game with them quickly. But yeah, no, Resident Evil 1's be a lot faster because I know most of the puzzles for it. Well, not the remake. I know a lot of the puzzles for it though. But yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while since I actually played original RE1.
hmm
I played the original director's cut on a PS1.
Yeah. Well, this is a remake. They
Very
changed a
cool.
lot. So.
No, that
That
was
was
Resident Evil 2 on a
yeah.
PS Vita.
2? Oh.
hmm
I played Resident Evil 2 original on my PS Vita during school because school decided to say, "Hey, fuck you! You don't get to do anything fun this year." So I decided, "Fuck you! I'm just gonna play Resident Evil 2 in your class then."
hmm
Fair enough.
And I beat Resident Evil 2 original all during a class. Just only during that class either. I had an hour during that class every day, and I just played an hour. And the thing would suck because I would forget what I do, so I had to go back.
Nice.
Then I played I think I did Leon A, Claire B thing. So.
hmm
It was fun though. I enjoyed it. It was hilarious. Cause then there was when I was fighting the boss, epic music was going on, and I'm just vibing in the back of the classroom with my Vita with my headphones on as the teacher's giving a lecture about something that personally I should have listened to, but I didn't care at that point. I was just kind of done with school.
Fair enough.
hmm
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, we could definitely do Resident Evil 1 and 2.
I mean, yeah, we got through the bad one, and there's probably one more.
So are we doing one remake? Or are we doing original one.
We're just doing the remastered.
Remastered.
So
The remake of 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really. Well, it's not. Well, kind of remake.
They
in a way.
changed so much of the game as remake.
Is it? I never actually played the remastered like that.
Oh my god, they
Yeah.
added an entire backstory to a new character. Like, so you know how Resident Evil 1, like, the main characters are like, oh yeah, you've got Jill, you've got Chris, you've got Barry, you've got Wesker, you've got the STARS members, and that's basically the main characters.
Then you have Enrico.
Well, that's the STARS member. That's the captain of the STARS, that team.
Yeah.
Well, and Rebecca as well is on there, but no. In the remake, you've got new characters like, I forgot this bitch's name, but basically she's the daughter of the dude who made the Spencer Mansion. And then basically after he made the Spencer Mansion, he knew what it was for. So they basically took the architect, and they're like, yeah, no, it's cool, man. You can leave tomorrow. And he's like, oh, cool. And he's like, yeah, and your wife and daughter, they're waiting for you. And he's like, okay, cool. They already had his wife and daughter, and they were doing experiments on them, and his daughter reacted to the T-virus in a different way, so she was able to, like, become a monster because of it and not, like, really die.
Is it Lisa Trevor? Or
Lisa Trevor, yeah. So Lisa Trevor is a completely new thing. It wasn't in the original. And that entire, like, backstory, they have, like, masks now you need to progress through the game instead of just, like, the keys. Yeah, there's a lot of new shit they added in the remake. That's why I call it a remake, not a remaster. I think they may call it Resident Evil 0 Remaster or something, but it's in reality, it feels like a remake.
HD remastered. Yeah, I never played it.
Yeah, I know, it's really good, man. From what I played so far. That's the only thing I'm scared of, is that all the new stuff I'm not going to know. But they changed shit, like, for example, you go through that one hallway where the dogs break through, and they just don't. The windows crack, that's it to scare you.
Because they break through the next time you go through it.
They break through later, yeah, that's the thing. It's fun, man. It's a great game. I love Resident Evil 1. I'm excited.
Yeah, play it sometime.
Yeah.
Probably this weekend. I don't know.
I'm down. Well, maybe not this weekend since you have internet then. Don't want to play an offline game, you know?
Yeah, fair.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Anything else you guys want to talk about on this podcast episode?
Dude, you know that game we played, The Forest? That game is fun. That's all I have to say. Fucking love that game, dude. It's so crazy. There's so many caves and weird shit. There are cannibals there trying to beat you up and eat you. And I've gotten to the point where I had to save everybody every fucking second. Like, I swear to God, I was having a headache because it's like, I want to leave to go look for shit. Because there's a cave I was in before that I got an axe in. I want to go to that cave to get the axe. And I walk over to leave the base, and then I have to go back to revive both Caden and Jazz. And I'm like, ugh. So I revive both of them, kill the cannibals.
And then I'll go protect Jazz, and then I'll get yelled at for dying. I'm like, cool.
And I was like, ugh. So then I'd run back to the cave after I save everybody. They get attacked again. And they're like, hey, Sean, can you come back and save us? And I'm just like, So I came back and I saved them. And then I ran back to go to the cave again. And then they're like, hey, there's a bad guy here. I'm on a rock. Can you help? And I'm like, no. I'm going to really quickly grab what I came in this cave for like 4 times. And then I'll leave. Welcome back, Jazz. Welcome to the call. It's fine. It's definitely fine. I'm just venting out my frustrations with being unable to play the game. He's like, teammates keep getting knocked down. It's fine, though. It's fine. Also, you have fucking Caden who never says he actually gets knocked down. He's like, oh no, they hit me. And I'm like, ah, damn. And then I go and look and I'm like, wait, Caden, you're fucking dead? And he's like, yeah, I told you they killed me. I'm like, no. You said they hit me or they got me. You didn't say they knocked me down. I'm dying. I'm bleeding out. You just say, oh yeah, I got hurt. I'm like, oh damn, that sucks, dude.
There's sometimes where I don't realize I say, oh yeah, I'm down. There's sometimes I say, fuck, I fell. I meant to say, oh fuck, I fell to my death or type of thing.
Yeah, and it's funny because like I'll be looking and I'm like I'll know Jazz is down and I know Caden's helping. So I'm like, all right, cool, Caden's got this. And then I turn around and I see both of them down. I'm like, Caden, when did you die? And he's like, oh, I died a while ago. I said it. And we're like, no, you didn't, Caden. You did not say anything. What the fuck, dude? But yeah, no, it's fine. It's whatever. It's still fun. I enjoy the game. And even if Jazz destroyed our house that we worked so long on, it's okay. I'm not sad or anything.
You never cared about that house anyway. You complained about the entire time.
I did care about the house. I didn't.
You didn't. At the
No.
beginning, you built your boathouse and then came and helped. And then you sailed off to fuck off.
No, I didn't care about the really, 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 really time-consuming wall that didn't really do a lot for us. Like,
because they break down the doors anyway.
they just walk through the door. None of them fucking breaking them down. They just walk through the doors. It's like, oh, cool.
Don't make me come back in there.
That's the thing is like, no, I like the cabin. I thought it was cool. I don't know. I kind of got to a point where I'm like, when I made the boathouse, I realized, like, if they ever come to attack me, I could just go to the ocean and leave. And that's really helpful. I don't need walls. I have the water to protect me from them. So I got a fire on the house. I got everything I need basically. So there's not. I have fire and water, dude. So it's like, I don't know. I don't even. I don't. I like the shelter because it's a nice place to go to when you need to like land
You
somewhere.
get it. You like your boat.
But dude, it's a fucking boat. You know how useful that is? You know how useful the boat
Yeah.
is? What if there was a zombie apocalypse, right? Just saying. And you're like, alright, let me build this wall that'll take me 8 years to build.
Looking.
Or you could just get a boat. Also, I think I just heard Caden cut out and cut back in and say pussy, and that's it. So, pretty cool, man. Proud of you, Caden.
I didn't say it. I was like, I saw my thing cut out. So I stopped halfway through. I was talking about. And
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I did not call you a bitch.
Okay. That being said,
Oh.
I was the only one who hasn't died in the world yet. Yeah,
I mean,
no.
but to be fair, you don't
Imagine being
fight
bad.
you don't
I'm-
fight them a lot.
No, because the thing is, the difference between Caden, the difference between you and the forest is that while you rush head, like, you rush head into
Okay,
battle
hold on,
against
hold on,
8
hold on,
dudes
hold
that
on.
have massive
don't-
dicks and are just pointing them at you, and you're like, "Come
Okay.
get me, guys!" And they beat your ass and knock you to the ground. Meanwhile,
No,
I
most of-
see 8
most of-
dudes, and I'm like, "Hey, let me back off and then kill them one at a time because I'm not a fucking dumbass." Like, I just use strategy, and you use let me get my ass beat and then call for Sean
Okay,
as
hold
your
on.
your helpful option,
no,
dude.
No.
Yeah.
No, I get my ass beat because I'm helping Jazz because they start beating her ass, and I'm like, okay, let me fight them so I can get them off them so they can go run, and then I get my ass beat, and then I die.
It's like I'm the only one
Mm.
who knows how to get away from a fight in that game, I swear. Here's an idea, guys. Just walk away. No, I'm always making it seem a lot simpler than it is, but like, no, it's not that I don't fight them, Caden, because then when I go to ride.
Yeah, you can move back. There you go.
He is the chosen one.
Sean. Hello. Sean.
Ben Shapiro has a YouTube channel? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
There we go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
No, oh fuck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry.
But no, yeah, I noticed that something had happened. But no, that's the thing. I just know not to run into a 1v8. It's not an idiot.
Yeah, I know when not to fight him. I
Mhm.
run, but most of the time when it's whatever.
Mhm.
Anyway, I was gonna end this podcast off talking about The Offspring's new album that released.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They released a new album like I don't know when, but it's like recently,
Mhm.
and it's called Let the Bad Times Roll, and it's really great. I like most of the music on it.
Mhm.
So if you like The Offspring and like alternative rock, I suggest checking it out.
Mhm.
And like it's like their 10th album after like 9 years.
Nice.
It's like I know it's their 10th album, I think, but it's like there's a huge gap between this one and the last one. But yeah, that's what I'm currently listening to right now. It's pretty good. Enjoy it. But yeah. Is that it? You guys have anything else to talk about except the forest? Sean?
Not particularly.
Cool.
Everyone
Johnny-
has died.
Yeah, Sean, you can end it now.
Kaden, did you change your username?
No,
Oh,
it's Sean. Did he change my username?
no?
Oh. What do you think I changed my username?
No, I was talking about it in League of Legends, never mind.
Oh, yeah. Let me open up the game. I guess this give me the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end it from my end.